It was a great Oscars this year. One of my favorite moments was seeing Hair Love, the animated short film by Matthew Cherry, take home that Oscar win. It's about a daddy learning how to do his daughter's big, fabulously amazing hair. And it's a story that promotes diversity and, of course, hair love among young people of color. And for me, the cherry on top was that the cast, the crew of Hair Love, actually brought out DeAndre Arnold. And you'll remember DeAndre Arnold as the Texas high school student who was told by his school that he would not be able to walk at graduation unless he cut his locks. I mean, you see these stories all across the nation. The young New Jersey wrestler who was forced to cut his locks or else he'd have to forfeit the match. In 2017, I remember a story, two Massachusetts black teenage girls were sent home from prom, told they couldn't go because they had their hair in box braids. 2018, a federal court ruled that banning dreadlocks in the workplace was not a form of discrimination. So this is what we're working against right now. And a lot of these schools, these organizations will fall back on, well, those are the rules. In DeAndre Arnold's case, that's what the school is saying. Well, we don't allow locks that are longer than shoulder length. Ridiculous. The locks or the long box braids were distracting. Ridiculous. I think about my mom, who's been a teacher for over 20 years, white lady too, all right? And none of that has ever stopped her from teaching a course curriculum to her students. There's so many rules throughout the history of mankind that have been unjust, racist, inhumane, demoralizing. All because something is a rule doesn't make it right. People are stuck in these bubbles of bigotry, you know, that a lot of people are like, well, I didn't know that was wrong. I remember when Megyn Kelly said, well, I didn't know blackface was wrong. We used to do it all the time as kids. Y'all remember that, right? I was looking like, then I was like, because ignorance is no excuse. All because you didn't know something was wrong doesn't make you right for doing it. And if you don't know what's right, then you better ask somebody. You can always ask one of your black friends that you bring up when people accuse you of being a racist. And in case those were just invented people, you can just ask me. I remember when I was working in Las Vegas, somebody sent me the nastiest email saying, I can't believe hair like that could be properly cleaned. So every time I see her, I gotta fast forward. I've seen things like that. While I'm anchoring a newscast, I get a DM on Facebook like, I don't know if it's your culture, creed, race, religion, but that hair has got to go. But damn it, it's gonna stay right here. Okay, because that's just part of who I am. And if I want to change, if I want to straighten, if I want to add some weave to it, I want to put some braids in it, I want to lock it up, put some goddess locks on it, I'm gonna do that too. That's why I have to applaud the New York City Commission on Human Rights, because they were the first organization to basically set a precedent banning the discrimination of black hairstyles, natural hairstyles, all of that. And then shortly following, California enacted their Crown Act, which also bans discrimination, black hair. And then New York State fully adopted that legislation saying no more discrimination, okay? And Texas is working on their version too. Telling someone their natural hair is unprofessional, or when you say that our cultural hairstyles, that, by the way, if Taylor Swift wore some locks, I'm pretty damn sure she'd be called the style icon of the year. We'll be coming for that. You know the rest.